Okay. Okay. Because this is the last episode, or if you don't want to say last episode because we got the movie and because it might come back under a different name, it might be the same name. Okay, this is the last episode for a while, okay? And the ending credits, have a very emotional montage, and they play the opening theme. It feels like, we're not going to get a regular episode of Dragon Ball anime for a little while. Okay, fine. Call it whatever the hell you want, but okay. Because this is the last episode for a while, I am going to try to restrain myself from going off on just a salty rant of just tangents upon tangents, okay? Let's look at this for what it was, and keep all fucking bickering to a minimal. Okay, alright, so 17 after coming back from the dead. Oh, this is gonna be hard. 17 after coming back from the dead, teams up with Frieza to go take down Jiren. Alright, now Jiren has had a huge power loss after just getting manhandled by Ultra Instinct Goku. Alright, so I guess I'm fine with this. I mean, Ultra Instinct Goku, at this point in the story, might as well be, nigh invincible, save for, the Grand Priest and Zeno, obviously, but Ultra Instinct Goku is stronger than a God of Destruction. Okay, so after getting, a few hits in, a few key attacks from Goku in the last episode, yeah, I think that can justify Jiren maybe being a little bit weaker now. Okay, fine. Okay, weak to the point where 17 and Frieza can team up, and it's a pretty cool tag team fight. And Frieza basically says, oh, he's just insurance. I'm gonna be the one to take you down. And the entire time I'm sitting there, and it's just building to Goku and Frieza fighting Jiren, as a team. Once enemies, Goku, had that big epic fight with Frieza on Namek, and their little love, hate affair, yeah, both really, throughout the years, to the point where when he was revived, it was more of just like, I hate you. Oh, yeah, I hate you too, bastard. Yeah, you freaking dick. You can say whatever. It's really building to that. So I was thinking, why is 17 even here? Why? And, they give a reason. There's a reason why he's here, but okay. 17 and Frieza, they fight Jiren for a little while. They look like they have him dead to rights. They have him, on his knees, right in front of Frieza, bowing to the Emperor of all evil. And, Frieza powers up his... I don't know, I mean, he's pointing it right at Jiren's head. I mean, we saw him use the telekinesis ability earlier. He grabs some rocks and, makes a Jiren sandwich, and then 17 shows up and blasts him again. Which, by the way, 17 did accrue some battle damage in this episode. He lost his other sleeve. So, hey, getting really intense there. But yeah, he has Jiren dead to rights. They give a few seconds/minutes in order for them to get their final words in. It's funny, it's not really much of a rant. I just want to say it's really funny to me that they just kind of nix the whole time limit thing in the tournament. You know how, like they were stretching it quite a bit up to this point, where it's like every episode was an entire minute. But the last 2 episodes have been in, the last minute or so. Maybe the last 3 episodes have been under the last minute. I mean, come on now, you're really having fun with this, aren't you? You just kind of scrapped that whole concept. That was like power levels. That concept got scrapped a while ago. But anyway, yeah. I guess there's a little bit of an attempt to add some character development to Jiren. Frieza likens it to how, somebody that's won every fight, for so long, gets so confident, but a single loss is enough to tumble that, house of cards. That Jenga tower comes down immediately. Whereas it doesn't matter if Jiren had fucking 10,000 victories before the Tournament of Power. He had that one loss against Goku, and he is just a shattered shell of what he used to be. Frieza compares it to you're afraid of going back into that weak and feeble child you once were, and I guess that's accurate, because Jiren's he doesn't even lift his head up to stare at Frieza. But an emotional speech from Toppo, and by emotional speech I mean 3 sentences, is enough. It's like, you are strong, Jiren, I believe in you, I believe in your strength, you are strong, and that apparently, Jiren's like, oh yeah, that's right, I am strong, and that gets him back up. So you know, I mean, I guess they were trying to shove something in the last second. Like, no, he does. I guess Jiren is beginning to take stock in friendship. He is beginning to look at the merit of having teammates and for others to believe in your strength, because Toppo believed in Jiren's strength. And what was the one thing up to this point that Jiren kept saying he didn't give a shit about? I don't care about anything else other than strength. You know, friendship is blah blah blah. Strength is where it's at. I spit on friendship. He was a guy that got that batshit strong on his own, doesn't care what other people say. And in this instance, what Toppo said to him gave him the motivation to stand back up. And we get into another epic scene where Goku now joins in. He manages to get his ass back up. Instant transmissions over to 17 and Frieza, and they throw up a barrier, and they, you know, bounce back freaking Jiren's attack. Goku does not go back into Ultra Instinct. He can't even really maintain Super Saiyan. There's actually a really cool scene, though, where Frieza and Goku are fighting Jiren, and Goku is obviously giving it all he's got, but he is like, his tank is like about at zero right now. It's like on fumes at this point. So there's scenes where like his hair's flaring up to gold, but it can't maintain it. So it's just like flashes and spurts of Super Saiyan, like he's charging and giving it all he's got, but it's just like, vroom, vroom, you know, but that's all he's got. It was a neat little touch that Goku didn't just immediately go back into Super Saiyan, or go back into God, or go back into Blue. He just can't manage it at this point. He's literally almost out of gas, and that doesn't always occur, you know. Usually throughout, what have we learned in this entire tournament? You know, one episode you could be completely tapped, and in the next episode you can go right back into your strongest form. So I guess after, you know, 48 minutes in, you're really feeling the effects. Goku and Frieza team up, and it is quite beautiful. You have some support from 17 in the back, and I was just sitting there like, this would have been so much more impactful if it was just Goku and Frieza. And then you could have maybe Goku sacrifice himself, or Frieza sacrifice himself to get Jiren off, and then the other would obviously remain. Well, you know, I guess I really can't complain too much about the way they chose to do it. They basically had it, well, what if it takes both of them to take Jiren down? So it's both Goku and Frieza that sacrifice themselves to remove Jiren from the Tournament of Power, and then of course it's just 17 who is left on the battlefield. So I'm like, oh, okay, is that why they did it? Maybe they figured, oh yeah, it's gonna take both Goku and Frieza to dispatch Jiren, but who's gonna be left in the tournament? 17. Didn't he die? No, he didn't. So, okay, fine. I don't want to say okay, fine, because I wasn't okay with 17 surviving, you know, that big emotional, dramatic suicide bomb moment that led to, oh, yeah, that was a gamble, but I'm okay, you know, so I can't really say I'm cool with it. But alright, you have 17 remaining, and if you were expecting some grandiose ceremony at the end of the tournament, if you were expecting the Grand Priest to, like, bust out a congratulations banner and wheel out a cake and wedding cake, no, just regular celebration cake, let's have a party, break out the booze, this is special God beer. No, I mean, they cut right to it. Like, the very second that Jiren and Goku and Frieza get knocked off the platform, Grand Priest arrives right next to 17. He's like, okay, 17, what's your wish? Be like, oh, shit, give me a minute to catch my breath. Jeez, this is just happening? Man. So, he summons the Super Dragon Balls just like that, says the phrase in Godspeak, you know, pretty please, grant my wish, you know, peas and carrots, whatever the hell it is, and easy squeezy lemon peasy, and then boom, Super Shenron appears. Always good to see that guy. And Zeno even kind of stands up when he's summoned, so that kind of gives us an idea of maybe the status there. Zeno even goes on to say that he can grant anything, he can make anything, you know, any wish, it doesn't matter what it is, absolutely anything. So you know, comparison between Zeno's ability and Super Shenron's ability. I mean, Zeno clearly understood, like, it could do anything. Zeno can pretty much do anything, so I don't know about the comparison there. 17 wishes for every single universe that was erased to come back into existence. Now, I think we all had this thought in the back of our heads, like, are they gonna do that? Are they really gonna write it that way? This is Dragon Ball. This isn't Shakespeare we're talking about here. Shakespeare actually kills people, This isn't some really complex writing here. The end of pretty much every major Dragon Ball arc, whenever someone dies, is always, let's get the magical, zombie balls back together to bring back the dead. That's usually how it always goes. But this, I think we all expected a little bit more. Just a little bit more, because the whole point of the tournament, what really set that freaking fire under all of the characters' asses to get stronger was, this shit is next level. This is going beyond everything we've done before. If you lose this, you get eliminated. And by the by, Zeno even stated, before the Tournament of Power was even considered, Zeno was going to erase a bunch of universes anyway. So they try to salvage this. They try to throw in a bullshit line at the end where Zeno is like, oh, well, whatever wish was granted, if it was a selfish one, I would have just erased everything. Well, the Grand Priest says that he would have done this. So anything that comes out of the Grand Priest's mouth, I'm still watching you, mother freaking Smurf bastard. But he's like, yeah, if the wish would have been selfish, Zeno would have just erased everything. He only would have granted a wish that would have been virtuous. And 17's wishes, of course, bring back all the universes that were erased. And Zeno is like, really? You sure? Really? And then Super Shenron does it. I mean, he's super fucking Shenron, so of course he does it. All the universes get brought back, and all of the people that fought in the tournament magically get sent back to their universes as well. So I guess Super Shenron gives you a one-way ticket. He's like, oh, well, all right, I'm a nice guy. I'm not going to bring you back while in the world of Void. I mean, that's just a pain for everybody. The travel tickets to the various universes, that's just going to be complicated. I'll just warp y'all back to your home universe. So they're all there, and Jiren and Toppo are there, and they're all like, all right, well, I guess Goku wants to see me again and fight again. So Jiren is starting to maybe have a little bit more confidence in his teammates, and he's changing. All right, that's awesome. Okay, I mean, You'll forgive me if I'm not just immediately on board with that about the train wreck of Jiren's character we had to sit through all tournament. And he's like, it's okay, guys. He saw the error of his ways, and now he's gonna be different. I'm like, great. We've never seen that before. Okay. I'm starting to rant. Okay. So that's the situation that we have. All the universes are back, and the tournament really served to do nothing more than just, well, entertain Zeno, and that's what it was originally intended, although, like I said, Zeno was planning on erasing the universes anyway. Maybe he had a change of mind. He does have a childlike appearance, childlike mentality. Children change their minds all the damn time. Like, I think there's too many universes, I want to erase them. Actually, these universes are pretty cool, I'll keep them around. He's a kid, so I guess in that logic, that makes sense. Oh, by the way, Whis can resurrect the dead now. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense for him, he's an angel. Kind of goes beyond the limits of, like, life and death, and he just, magically waved his wand, and then poof, Bola was born out of Bulma's baby maker. So, yeah, in that situation, he just kind of bonks Frieza on the head, and boom, Frieza's back in action. I mean, I guess we were all expecting, there was going to be plot threads that were going to be tied up in meaningful ways. Like, Frieza is going to come back to life, but it's going to be, significant. It's really not. It's just like, oh, you're alive. Universe 6 might come back, Jiren might come back, but it was going to be significant. No, it's not. They just all poof back into existence. And, like I said, same problems with a lot of other things throughout the series is, there's not a very, it's not a very good payoff. It lacks tension. It kind of screws with your emotions. Building it up like this is a really high-stakes thing, and it turned out to be not high-stakes whatsoever. At the end of the day, status quo has been reset. We're all good. Goku's back home with all of his friends and family. The episode ends with a Limit Break X Survivor cover as the ending credits play. 17 finally gets his damn boat! Oh, man. God damn it. There was a scene when after he wishes for all of the universes to come back into play, saving trillions, quadrillions of lives in the process. Which, by the way, he deserves to win Ranger of the Year for that. Whoever pays him needs to give him a little shiny medal, like, for saving the entirety of 8 universes that were erased. Here is this badge, you know? Oh, by the way, here's a little caveat to that. 17 wished for every erased universe to come back into existence, so what about the, what was it, 6 universes that Zeno erased previous to the series? Like, it was originally 18, and then he whittled it down to 12, and then he whittled it down to, like, 4, but then 17 wished for all the erased ones to come back. And I only bring this up is because in that trailer we saw for the Dragonball Super movie, it seemed like Goku was clashing with somebody that had God of Destruction apparel on. Could it be the legendary God of Destruction from Universe 13? Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it'll be better than the Android 13 movie. Oh, man. Okay. So, yeah, 17 gets his boat, but there was a scene where 18 was like, really, 17? You're gonna give up your dream to travel with your family, all for just saving a few quadrillion lives? Like, we'll get you the damn boat, 17. Somehow we'll get you the boat. I don't know why. Was the boat just supposed to be funny? Like, there's like, Bulma could buy it for you, use the Earth Dragon Balls, have Goku gather them in like less than an hour, steal a damn boat for God's sake. Like, you'll get your boat. Well, guess what? He got the damn boat, alright? The new adventures of Dragon Ball, the Love Boat. Each week we see 17 entertaining a bunch of new guests on his giant cruise liner that he only has for like the 4 family members he's with. So, yeah, I think we could do that. You know, every week we reintroduce some new guest stars from the Dragon Ball series. Like this week it's Ninja Murasaki on the Love Boat. Okay, fine. Also, we get a closure on the whole Goten, Trunks, and Marin saving the island. Sorry, that froze there. Saving the island from the poachers. We got some closure there. At the end of the episode. Alright, that's great. That's awesome. Let's see. We also have Frieza back in action. He's ruling over his fleet. The Emperor of the Universe has returned. So I want to see where that's going to go. Maybe he'll be an ally in the movie. That'll be neat. And then the episode ends with basically just Goku and Vegeta sparring as Super Saiyan God Blue. And Goku mentions that he can no longer use Ultra Instinct, and his only idea for this is, well, aside from the fact that if he went into that form easily now, then he would have no opposition, but he's like, I guess I just got pushed to my limits in the tournament. So, Ultra Instinct was basically confirmed in this episode to just be his emergency plot armor button. Like, Goku is like, okay, I'm fighting against an opponent I could not possibly beat, he is several leagues ahead of me, but I obviously can't die for good, I'm the main character, so emergency plot armor activate! Ultra Instinct Goku! I mean, that's basically what it is. So when Goku ever fights an opponent that's stronger than him, Ultra Instinct will come and save the day. Alright, I gotcha. Just make sure you just, up there about it. But after all of this, I mean, did I like the episode? I mean, it had some bomb-ass fight scenes between Goku and Frieza fighting Jiren and 17 and Frieza fighting Jiren. I mean, that was some bomb-ass fight scene. Animation was on point in those scenes. Everything got wrapped up rather quickly, so I'm not a fan of that. There was really no tension in everything, and I'm just repeating myself at this point. But up to this point, did I enjoy Dragon Ball Super? Like from where we're at right now. I would certainly not put the Tournament of Power arc as one of my favorite arcs. I might take some heat for this, but just in concept alone, I really dig the Future Trunks arc. There are problems with it. There are problems with it, but just in concept alone, I was cool with that. I know some people don't really enjoy the idea of, like, evil Goku, but I thought it was alright. The concept, and Zamasu, a rogue Supreme Kai, I like that. Probably my favorite arc, and I'm a sucker for Future Trunks, so I enjoyed that as well. But if I was gonna rank like the universe survival arc, out of all of the arcs in Dragon Ball, I would put the Future Trunks arc on top. Universe 6 tournament probably number 2. I'll Universe Survival, I'll do 3, and then the 2 movie adaptation arcs, yeah, they're at the bottom. But that's where I'm ranking them right now. I feel confident in that, I suppose. Let me know what your favorite arc in Dragon Ball Super was up to this point. Let me know what you think about the final episode, how it played out, if you're pissed, or if you're just, I don't give a shit, or if you're happy with how it went. You're like, yay, the universes came back. We get to see Kale and Kefla again. Yay. Wait, no, it was Kale and Khalifa, and they fused to Kefla. Alright, gotcha. But, okay, fine. And Hit's back, so you gotta love some Hit action. Oh, did Frost come back? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Because, yeah. Well, there was a scene when, let's see, that's when they were erased there. Is this it? Yeah, okay, this is the Universe 6. I don't see Frost. I think Frost might be seriously dead. Screw him. Screw Frost, right? Screw him. All the universes come back, but Frost is still just like, nah, he broke the rules. He was a jackass. I'm not bringing him back. So, okay, alright. Well, anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. It was a blast doing these weekly Dragon Ball Super reviews. I guess I gotta do something else now. That's weird. Maybe I'll review One Piece episodes. I mean, I guess. What else is there for me to do? I did discover a new manga today. I can go and maybe review chapters of that. It's been out for a while. It's not a shonen. It's just, it has lots of tits, and I enjoy that. So, I guess I can give you some, I guess I could give you some reading material, if nothing, reading material. The manga is called Amano Megumi wa Suki Darake. Yeah, that's a good one. So, you can go check that out. Tekking101 signing out, I guess. Now I'll show you boobs. I'll show you boobs before I leave. Okay, alright. To make up, because I feel like I did end up ranting. I feel like I did end up doing that, what I said I wasn't going to do, but, how it goes. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, man, I got a lot of stuff in this folder. I need to clean this out, man. What else in the, there was another thing I feel like I'm forgetting. I can't seem to think about it right now. Let's see, I covered all of, covered Frieza coming back to life, 17. Yeah, that's pretty much all taken care of. Okay. But oh yeah, here's some scenes from that manga. Okay, so there you go. If you're into that, go check that out. There you are. All right, this has gone on. This has been dragging on to tangents at this point. I'm just showing you, manga and girls with huge tits. So let's just get out of here. It's been an honor. I will continue. Maybe do a Dragon Ball Super discussion every now and then. Do the movie when that comes out. So yeah, that'll be that. Have a great night, everybody.